Hey Saber fans, Cavalry Custom Sabers is here with yet another LS6 conversion. I seem to be on a kick of these of late, but this is the third one I've done recently and should be the last after a while. I picked up this Korbanth model off of eBay as a fixer-upper. It was in pretty bad condition. The anodizing was all scratched. The copper anodizing right here was all scratched and marred off. There was severe chipping and basically pitting in the aluminum right here. I don't really know what would have caused that. And the Graflex clamp was broken, so I had to replace it. So kind of a fixer-upper saber I got just to kind of give a little TLC and try out some techniques I wanted to try out. And as you can see, this is my finished result. I'm just calling this a polished version because what I did is I stripped all the anodizing off the choke right here and I polished it with basically my Dremel and drill press and some Mother's Mag chrome polish. I did the same thing here. For the clamp box, I originally got a Graflex clamp to replace the one that was broken, but I broke that one too. So I grabbed this out of my parts bin. It's a TCSS clamp box for your MHS parts, and I essentially modded the Korbanth hilt to accept this box. You can see just adds a nice clean look to it. As you can see, it's a little smudgy because I've been touching it and playing with it. But overall, very nice saber, very polished, very close to a chrome look, not quite, but it is almost there. As you can see, the pommel, it's the same pommel. I didn't change it just because I didn't really know what kind of plating that was, whether it was anodizing, powder coating, and I didn't really want to mess it up since it was in fine condition. Inside the saber, we have a green P4, Sol P4 LED, because it has a new plecterlabs Nano Biscotti inside of it right here. So really cool little board. It has the clash sounds, swing sounds, no flash on clash or lock up or blaster sounds, of course, but it's a really cool little board, very fun to wire up, easy to wire up and install, and it fits just about anywhere. I mean, it's smaller than Master Replica's Yoda board, if that tells you anything. Activation for the switch is a touch plate activation. Before I do that, I want to just unscrew the pommel and show you how the board is set up and how easy it is to access the SD card and where the recharge port is. The cool thing about a Nano Biscotti is that you don't really need a recharge port kill key. You can just leave it without a kill key and you don't have an issue because the drain on the batteries is so low. So there you go, you can see right there the Nano Biscotti and the SD card, and then right there is the 1.3mm port whenever you need to plug it in and recharge it. Battery solution is 750 milliamp lithium ion cell. So I've got this run at 1000 milliamps, so you're going to get about 45 minutes of run time, yeah, on average. Screw this back together. So with that, let's go ahead and turn it on using the touch plate activation. So here you have the green P4 LED. I love the P4 because it's got really good color saturation that I found. And we'll do some clash sounds. And you can hear the swing sounds as I'm moving it around. Now the cool thing about this one is you actually have to hold the momentary switch down a little bit longer than just tapping it. You tap it, it's not going to turn off. You actually kind of have to hold it and it turns off just fine, which is a really cool little feature considering the Nano Biscotti is a smaller board. So last feature of the saber you should know about is the blade goes all the way down to this rib section, so it goes through the entire emitter piece and into the main body of the hilt. So I took it outside and swung it around, hit it against another lightsaber, and actually held up quite well. There was a little bit of vibration right here, a little bit of wiggling, but otherwise not a whole lot. So it's a light dueler if you wanted to use this for choreography or show-off purposes. So there you go. It's a Korbanth LS6, been polished and basically retrofitted to look like something acceptable, and what it was, whenever it was pretty torn up. So it'll be going up for sale soon, and thanks for watching.